don't forget, be sure to subscribe to my channel and tap the bell for notifications.
Hey guys, what's going on? Sunny here from Online Sales Funnel Academy. I just wanted to come on here really quick and let you know that the video that you're about to watch was a live stream that I did earlier this morning, about 2 hours ago. And when I went in to edit the video just a second ago, I realized that Facebook, I was streaming live on Facebook. Facebook had kind of chopped off the very end of my video. So I will say that this video does kind of end kind of abruptly. But what I want to say is instead of doing the call to action at the end, I'm just going to do it right now and just let you know that you can do this. If you feel like you've, now's a good time for you to dig in and learn digital marketing, find a mentor and just start learning everything you can about being successful online, because if we can all do it, you can do it too. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. So go ahead and check it out. Don't forget to be sure to subscribe and subscribe to my channel, tap the bell for notifications the next time I go live, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Hey guys, what is going on? It is sunny, it is Sunday, and we're gonna have a chit chat about marketing. I'm gonna do what we call a live and drive. I have you guys securely here at the front. I'm going to try and put my camera here. I don't know if you guys can see this. We're going to, okay, or not. All right, so I wanted to come live today and talk to you guys about, whether or not your business is, before this apocalypse, we would call it recession proof, right? And I'm out running errands today. We're out I dropped Darren off. He's off getting some food for us. I'm going to go pick him up because it's going to be a madhouse over there. And so I'm driving up and down the strip near our mall where all these businesses are. And all I can do is think about, because I'm a digital marketer, is think about whether or not each one of these businesses has a fallback method, right? So for a really long time, the digital marketing community has always been saying, what are you going to do if anything ever happens? And I think the message probably got watered down because people were just like, yeah, if I ever get laid off, that would be a thing. Or yeah, if ever, if something bad were to ever happen, yeah. Well, guess what? now the whole planet is sitting at home trying to figure out how to make money online. And I feel like the digital marketers are finally having like their 5 minutes of fame, as it were, because this is what we've been saying for years, right? You have to be building your email list. You have to be putting your business, whatever it is, in a position to make money in multiple ways. Now, I wanted to talk about this because just because you have a physical business doesn't mean, like a brick and mortar, doesn't mean you can't have online sales, right? And I just want to kind of talk about this. Like I'm going to be flipping my camera here in a second. We're going to be looking at some of the businesses in this complex here. And I want you to kind of think about their model and what they could be doing differently to be successful, right? So we can start with like, okay, right here, I'm going to flip my car around because there's nobody in the parking lot. So that's not going to be a problem. I'm not going to hit anybody. Does it work? So right here. So this first one right there, okay, you can see that. That is a floor and decor. It's called, they sell tile, wood, and stone, okay? So this company here, I've been in there one time before. They're basically, it's a huge showroom. You can go in there and you can buy supplies, right? It's very niche, but I guarantee you that they're gonna have an online presence, right? So maybe they have limited hours on their showroom, but for the most part, if people need to, they can still go online and buy their product, right? Okay, well, the second one here is a furniture store, and it looks like they picked a bad time to go under construction, which is kind of funny to me because they are actually, as Ashley Home Furniture, they're actually moving right over there. They're relocating just to a different part of the mall right there. But what's funny about them is, like, in my opinion, for furniture stores, a lot of times they require the person to walk through the store and have their whole model revolves around having a salesman greet you when you first walk in. and making sure you have that tangible, that touch, that feel, that level of service, right? They're probably still going to get residual sales for people coming in, you know, or going to their website, or, you know, because at that point, when you take away the level of service as far as like, you know, the touch and the feel and the personal experience, that's when you backslide to being a commodity, okay? So if I'm looking for a recliner and I go on their website, a recliner is a recliner is a recliner. I'm gonna look up the same model on Ashley as I would on a different site as on a different site. You know what I mean? So now they're in a position where they have to be a little bit more competitive potentially on price, because now they can't have that personal touch as part of their brand, right? Because people are maybe not allowed to go in there and shop for sofas. I don't know what the rules are in our state yet. It is Sunday morning. It's barely 10 a.m. here, so I do know that, you know, the hours, I'm not sure which companies are, you know, like there's a restaurant right over here, okay? I'm gonna try and get you the restaurant. The restaurant, I was just thinking about this. I just drove by an Olive Garden, and I'm gonna assume that the camera's getting that in frame. Okay, so there's like that's an Applebee's over there, and we've just got this really big mini mall, and there's a Starbucks over there, and that's where people like to get together and gather, of course. But what do we know about? So like the restaurant across the street, they're able to still have, they sell takeout, right? So people can still come and pick up the food that they want to order throughout the day. So their sales, actually, you never know, their sales might have gone up because now people are picking up their food and taking it home, right? Whereas before, they were maybe relying on dine-in. And as far as Starbucks goes, you know, they've got this huge presence online where you can go online, and they've got all these multi-channels, right? So it's not just about going in and sitting in a Starbucks. You know darn well that they have padded themselves out. So as a business, you can go online and not only buy coffee, you can buy coffee cups, you can buy mugs, they've got all these other products that are congruent with their brand that they offer. So if they were forced to close their stores like they are now, they're doing just fine, because people who miss that experience are still going to order online, like myself, you know, and order the coffee. So let's keep going. I got a couple more stores I want to show you guys as an example. Yeah, here's one of my favorite, Azteca, my Mexican restaurant. They're closed. You know, they're for all the restaurants in the area are for pickup only. I think that's the same everywhere. So, you know, here's one, Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm is, you know, I don't know how many people will be ordering mattresses. So, and they probably don't offer a lot of other products. So that's kind of a problem. And then Macy's right here, this is funny. It's a small clearance center. By the way, they have a sign on their shop right there. It says that they are hosting a rug event, okay? They've had that sign up for over 10 years. So to anybody who ever does marketing for the physical product, if you're gonna have a sale, but don't leave the sign up for literally 10 years. That's just weird. Again, that's just my opinion. All right, here's another company. I don't know if we can see it right here. It's Mizuki Buffet. It's I think it's Japanese, really great food in there. But the problem is the whole model is it's a buffet, right? So people cannot go in there and eat the food because they've closed down all of the open air businesses. Like you can't go to any like public food places like that now. And then my personal favorite, we're at the movie theater, so I want to flip this. Hopefully you guys can see this correctly without me having to go in reverse. All right, so this is the movie theater parking lot. As you can imagine, it's like a ghost town up in here. Now this is, I think this one's Regal. I did see that AMC did something kind of cool. They made it, and they did it right before this happened, is they made it so that you can actually purchase movies that are first run movies, and you can order them maybe even through Amazon or something like that. There's like two different ways you can do it. You go to AMC and you can order a brand new movie that's still in the theater and pay $20, but you don't own it. It's just the licensing fee to watch the movie. which is pretty cool. So that's forward thinking. I like that. And I have no idea what their sales are going to look like, but at least they did something to make sure that they're a little bit more recession proof, right? Or we will call it, I'm going to call it recession proof, because I don't know what else to call it. I don't want to like to use the word Armageddon, and I mean, I joke about it, but you know, who knows how long, you know, this funk is going to last. And honestly, you know, this will change the way that everybody does business forever. This is one of those global events that's going to change history, right? There's just no three ways around it, in my opinion. And we're probably not going to go back to the way things were, where everybody's, you know, going to their cubicle. This is going to prove that people can work remote, and that people are going to be more efficient working from home in small teams. And it's literally going to change our landscape. I just don't see it going any other way. You know, especially with the success rate of everybody working from home. And by the way, I also heard that, you know, with us staying off the roads and whatnot, it's clearing up our pollution problems, and so I think that's pretty cool. You know, where people are off the roads for 1 week and our, you know, pollution clears up. This is Dania. This is a really high dollar furniture store. There's nobody there. It is dead, right? Dania might have a little bit of problem. They have an online presence, but you know, I think a lot of people rely on going through the showroom and picking out furniture because they want to host other people at their home. So if you can't have people over at your house, then you may not want high dollar furniture, so I think their model might be in trouble. So it was good that they have an online presence, but the idea of selling high dollar furniture, you know, for, you know, meetings and, you know, that added value to impress somebody may not be marketable right now, because people don't care or don't want that, or they can't go out. So I could be wrong. I don't know. That one I don't know. But I know if you're in the middle of building out like a doctor's office or something, and you're trying to deck it out with really nice furniture, and people can't come to your office, then that's a problem, right? Which, by the way, healthcare, right? They've created telehealth this last couple years, and now the telehealth is taking over. Telehealth being where people get online on the computer and talk to their physician, you know, through the computer. So now that's a really proven way and billable way for people to do business on their, you know, in their doctor's office. So you don't even have to come in anymore. So that, again, that's just blows my mind too, that they can, you know, not that it's so impossible that they can diagnose people through the computer, but just, you know, the fact that that's where we're headed is pretty amazing to me. You know, especially after working in a medical office for 20 years and, you know, working for physicians and surgeons, and, you know, just like, you know, all the rules have been, no, the person needs to be here, and we need, you know, stuff like that. So that's pretty interesting. All right, so we're going to continue on our little journey here. We're just past the Costco. We'll save that for last, because that's probably crazy town. That's where Darren is. So wish him luck. I hope he does good over there. He's going to call me when he's done. I'm going to go pick him up. So we joke that he trains for this year round by keeping his cardio up so he can run through Costco and grab stuff. All right, so what does all this have to do with you and your digital marketing presence online, right? So maybe you've never started a digital marketing, or you've you know, thought about it. You thought, well, what does that mean exactly? Well, what it means is putting yourself in a position to be able to have the knowledge to sell services or products online without having to physically leave your home. And I don't want to say do it from the beach, but honestly, it's, quote, living that laptop lifestyle means that you're not dependent on going into an office or having someone tell you what to do all the time to, you know, make a living. And there's a lot of us who are kind of in the middle. Like right now, I still work full-time for somebody, but I also have clients, and I'm building up my clientele and building up my database of clients. you can do this. If you feel like you've now's a good time for you to dig in and learn digital marketing, find a mentor and just start learning everything you can about being successful online, because if we can all do it, you can do it too. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, so go ahead and check it out. Don't forget to be sure to subscribe and subscribe to my channel, tap the bell for notifications the next time I go live, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.